Message to all our viewers before we get started on today's video. It has come to our attention that over 90% of our regular viewers are not subscribed to the channel. We request you to please click the subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can be notified when the next video from Mythology is out. The bigger the channel gets, the better the quality of videos that we do for you also gets. So please help us make some amazing videos by supporting the channel and clicking that subscribe button. Thank you. Now over to the video. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Mythology with your host Nitin Nair. In our previous episodes, we have been looking at a lot of characters whom we were really excited to learn about, especially because they are not the common ones that people have been speaking about. So we decided to let's look at some more characters who might not have the same level of importance as gods or demigods, but have a very important role in moving the folklore, the mythology, and the whole civilization forward in many cultures. Today we are looking at Samoan mythology and a character who happens to be a mortal but also is very important in the history of the islands. This is NAFANUA, the warrior princess. NAFANUA was a historical ali'i or a queen and toa of Samoa who was part of the Tonomaipe'a clan. She was known for her achievements and was regarded as a goddess in the local religion. She was given the title of Goddess of War because she was highly regarded by her family and village council. As a goddess of war, she was responsible for protecting her family and saving her village from enemies. Various mythological and historical traditions about NAFANUA's life and family have been presented. She reportedly played a significant role in the civil wars that occurred in the western and eastern portions of Savai'i during the time of Nafuana. During this time, the two sides were competing for the title and land of the entire island. During the war, Lilo Maiawa would often catch people from the west side of the island and force them to climb a coconut tree. This was done to show his power and prove that he was capable of conquering the whole island. NAFANUA managed to stop this activity, gaining immense respect from her tribe. She was depicted as being a strong woman who was mistaken for a man. Despite her feminine and soft features, her intensity and skills at battle often left men believe that she was one of them. The Great War ended because NAFANUA's apana or shirt was blown upward by the wind, revealing her breasts. Up to this time, the men did not know that she was a woman. When they discovered that she was a woman, they decided to end the war. They felt humiliated because there was only one woman among several men fighting the war and convincingly beating them. According to Samoa's mythology, NAFANUA was the daughter of the demigod known as Saveasi Ulio, who was also known as the ali'i of the town of Pulotu. It was regarded as a historical site and an afterlife for Samoa's warriors, similar to Valhalla for the Vikings. In one of her traditions, NAFANUA was the mother of Tilafaiga, who was the sister of the famous twins known as Taima. Being a skilled warrior, NAFANUA had an extended arsenal of weapons at her disposal. During the war, NAFANUA used her first and primary weapon, the Ta Fesilafa'ai. It's a wide hook-style weapon that has multiple sharp points on both sides. She made and gave Matuna and her adopted parents, who were known as Matuna and Matuna, a weapon known as the Fa'auli Ulito. The weapon's shape and appearance resembled a stick, but it had a thick, wide and round edge. The Uli Masao, considered to be a standby weapon that can be used to end a war and bring peace to the region. The word Uli Masao, which literally means driving safely, refers to this weapon. It's shaped like a canoe paddle and has a pointed edge. One of the most dangerous weapons that NAFANUA had was the Fa'amate Gata'ua. According to the legend, this weapon was never meant to be used. However, she was lucky that she didn't need to use this weapon, as it was called the weapon of death. This weapon, which is shaped like a spear, has teeth on both sides and can kill anyone. After the Great War, NAFANUA prescribed roles and responsibilities to various clans and tribes, including governance, protection, agriculture, treasury, etc. This administrative structure is still followed by the local Samoans even today. NAFANUA also continues to be an inspiration to both men and women alike who model their fighting skills after her. The weapons that she used in battle are now used for ritualistic dances and performances. Her story has been reproduced in various forms to keep the heritage alive and inspire young girls to think of themselves to be equal to men. Very powerful characters in mythology have the potential to really define the way we perceive ourselves in modern times. Of late, there has been a resurgence of the concept that men and women are truly equal, which over the past few decades had really gone down to levels which we as a race should not be proud of. We at Mythloke believe that men and women are equal, and whenever we see such strong female characters in mythology, we feel compelled to tell their story so that the future generation of both men and women know that women are equally capable of defining history and inspiring the future. We will be looking at a lot more characters like NAFANUA in the days to come, especially from the Oceanian region, for which we have received a lot of requests. So we will be looking at that in the days to come. So until next time, please click subscribe, like, drop us a comment, a review, a rating, or whatever you can do to help promote the podcast among your immediate circle. This is your host, Nitin Nair, signing out and reminding you once again that Mythloke is the home of mythology.